Okay, I'm at a Yamaha dealership in Pranburi, going to do an oil change and check my rear brake. I brought my lubricant along with the oil filter. Unfortunately, I totally overlooked the fact that the oil filter is made of paper and it got wet, so I got to buy a completely new one. Raining cats and dog again, all the way from Prachap Kirikuan. Good evening everybody, greetings from Chumphon. So this morning I set out from Bangkok rather early. I got up at 4 o'clock. By 5:15 I was already loading up my bike, getting everything in place and all that, and began my journey out of Bangkok. So what's interesting is the fact that Bangkok is a huge city. It's easily 5 times bigger than Kuala Lumpur, and there are many districts. So I was up in Bangkok, east side of Bangkok. I had to work my way back to the west and head south. So it took me around the lower reaches of the Chao Phraya River, and I was just maneuvering my bike around and found myself at Samut Sakon, and from there onwards, the sun came up. In Thailand, 6 a.m. is 7 a.m. Malaysia, so it's already bright. That's the rule of thumb. When you tour, you got to leave before the sun comes up. So I made my way out of Samut Sakon and all that. Then another Samut place, next to it, and made my turn left down towards the southern part of Route 4 towards Phetchaburi. And so the journey begins, but I made a pit stop at a PTT station to have breakfast, to load up a bit, and proceed with my journey. So I remember somewhere down the road at Pranburi, another place with the buri and all that, there was a Yamaha dealership, and it's actually on the opposite side of the road, which is suitable for me because I'm heading down towards Chumphon. So I managed to locate the shop. I pull over. I asked the people there whether they can assist in getting an oil change done, and also replace the oil filter. Now little did I know, I'm completely absent-minded. Little did I know my top bag on the top box was not waterproof, so the oil filter became damp. So they said cannot use. So I said okay, never mind, I pay for a new one. And then I told them about the screeching sound on my back wheel hub. It has been persistent. They tried to remedy it. They changed the oil, they changed the filter. Bill came up to 192 baht, which was reasonable because I brought my own 40 oil. So after the oil change, it was starting to get a bit late, but Prachap Kirikuan is just around the horizon. So I made my way down, and As soon as I reached the outskirts of Prachuap, kiri kan, it started to rain. And the previous day, I sat in a Grab car and I was asking about the weather. So the driver said most Thai citizens have been alerted about an incoming storm that will hit Thailand for the next 2 days. So I rode my bike directly into it. So it started in Prachuap, Kiri Khan, and progressively I was hit by the rain all the way to this Bang Sapan. Bang Sapan is another 100 kilometers before Chumphon. So I took refuge at one of those huts and met one Thai guy who was traveling. His bike, the front basket, he has a fuel jerry can and he had a waterproof bag. Then he took out a hammock. So this guy is quite hardcore. So he spoke Thai to me. I said, I'm going to Chumphon. Then he told me he was traveling from Betong in Yala to Lop Buri, which is further away from Bangkok. And there is like another 500 over kilometers. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I think this guy is determined. And what makes it even more interesting is that he took out his marijuana paraphernalia and started doing a makeshift pipe and all that, and was hitting on marijuana until he left. Say I parted ways with the guy and I went on. So whatever the rain that I was taking refuge from became a drizzle, and then it rained again. So at one point I reached Sapan Noi, another Sapan place further down the road. I pulled over at a PTT station and looked at my watch. It was already coming to 5 p.m. So I have to make a call. I said the rain is not going to stop and I have to cover as much ground as possible. So I suited up, I got a raincoat, I suited up and I start hitting the road. In the rain, I started crunching the numbers. So around 6 p.m. I reached the outskirts of Chumphon. The GPS took me to some back lane and I reached the hotel. I checked in, I asked for a hair dryer. I had a shower hot shower to kind of like wash up all the rainwater and all that so that I don't fall sick. And then after doing so, I have a lot of wet clothes. So first thing in order, go find a laundromat, which I did. I rode out to the town and was frantically looking for one. Then I decided to take a detour into one of those those lane and all that, and found a pay laundromat. So I spent a good 1 hour there doing laundry and all that. And I noticed the shop next door is selling marijuana. So a lot of potheads were, dropping by, picking up their dope and all that. After I was done with my laundry, there was this guy with the ganja rolls, smoking away. So I said, okay, whatever. So I decided, okay, let's go to 7-Eleven, maybe buy a beef burger and be done with the day. Then, to my astonishment, I was riding past a couple of shop lots. I found a noodle shop. I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to have a bowl of hot noodle. So I had a bowl of Thai noodle sticks with braised chicken drumstick. Cost about 45 baht. Made my day. And then I came back, decided, okay lah, come back to the hotel and crash. Anyway, this morning the GPS read about 448 km from Bangkok to Chumphon, and the estimated travel time is about 7 odd hours lah. So when I left at 5, the ETA time drawn was about 11:30 a.m. But bear in mind that is when you travel non-stop. And you're maintaining a land speed maybe at 100 kilometer an hour. If you halve the speed, the time will double up. So instead of arriving at 11 something, right, you might end up coming later. So today was a classic example, just like previously on the second day when I was traveling from Nakhon Si Thammarat to Prachuap Khirikan. Same issue, went through the rain, stop. I hit Prachuap around the same time I hit here. So my conclusion, the Prachuap Khirikan district is one of the wettest place if there's ever a storm system hitting it, you know, and a lot of mountain and hilly area. They don't qualify as mountain. A lot of hills, elevation about 70 plus. So it did pose a bit of a challenge when I was riding, because the rain and the wind was quite cold. Anyway, that's day 6, the return journey home to Malaysia. Tomorrow, same scenario, 400 over plus kilometer to Hat Yai. So I will be using the same route 4. I'm not going to Nakhon Si Thammarat or Surat Thani. I will pass by the outskirts Surat Thani. So the first place from Chumphon, Surat Thani, Patalong, the end destination is Hat Yai. So estimated travel time is about 7+ hours. So if I leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, hopefully, I probably hit Hat Yai about 1 something in the afternoon. But if I factor in all the stoppages, to drink coffee and have a meal, maybe conservatively I can get there about, say, 3 something. 4 o'clock will be perfect, because why? Just nice, go check in the hotel, get everything settled up, go for an early dinner, and then decide what to do. The other challenge also is the screeching sound on my back wheel hub. If I detour to Patalong, I might get it fixed. But Patalong to Hat Yai is another hour. So plus minus, I think I'll probably reach in the evening, same time like today. So the plan is just to hunker down and get a lot of rest and continue the journey the next day across the border and back to Subang Jaya. So that's it from me, man, in Chumphon. More to come tomorrow. Yeah.